was. Being alive, full of love, adventure, and countless memories that will stay with us forever. It's hard to put into words just how much that meant to all of us. Although he was 84 years old at the time of his passing, even that many years didn't seem like enough for someone who had such a big spirit and a zest for life. He was one who did not believe in giving up easily on anything without a fight. That he was someone you could count on no matter what. He had a way of showing up, whether it was for a big moment or just to sit and have a quiet conversation. He was a man of many talents, but what really stood out was his heart. He was the kind of person who could make you feel like the most important person in the world, just by the way he listened, the way he cared, and the way he loved. Growing up with him was an adventure for us. He had this incredible ability to make everything seem fun, even the little things. Whether it was sharing stories over dinner or sitting outside listening to the quiet sounds of the evening, his company was like no other. I remember the hours we'd spend together just talking, laughing, or working on furniture in his workshop, his even occupation. He would have us stand on wood on his workbench while he putty. This is where Al, my younger brother of the two, honed his talent to create furniture. A gene or gift I thought Clive did not inherit until I spoke to him a few days ago, so I'll let him share.
Well, actually, what used to happen, as Nadine mentioned, that we used to have to sit on the board, stand on the board, because them times you never have the electric saw yet, so you used to use a regular hand saw until we got that. But one thing was always noticeable is that I think it might even obtain until now. Once you go into a workman shop, raw wire, you have to step over raw wire, man, know everything is attached over that side and so on. And I had to sand a lot of board. Let me tell you, when we have a sand board. When Danny go on Mandeville, he would leave things for us to sand, myself and Al Junior. And by the time we get back, it's supposed to be done and sand properly. That's when we know about sandpaper having number. And not is when you know so that is a finishing touch. And no matter how hard I sand, Daddy would always come and say, see there, yes, once and again. So I used to complain and say, Mommy, I can't manage this. And I spoke about the raw wire because that was such an interesting part, because we had to be very careful, because we were taught how to wrap those ends, and he would have tell us, say, watch where you walk. I remember one thing though that preparing us to be adults, killing chicken. We used to raise chicken, we used to raise fowl. We used to call them fowl. And as a part of growing up, as a man, learned you can at least kill a chicken. Now my brother Buddy, Al, everybody might understand why I say Buddy Al or Junior, that's his name. Call him Buddy affectionately. He couldn't kill a chicken. He would have bawled, me can't kill it, me can't. And then I would be the one who would actually do the killing of the chicken. That was a part of just growing up. But then I remember that I used to feel like perhaps I'm the eldest one, I'm known of chat enough. And Daddy used to make furniture. I remember at Madge up here a while ago talking about how a good cabinet maker he was. And for those people back in the day, we're talking about Courts. Courts was for elite people. There was a store called Karam's Department Store. And then there was another store called Lynn's Furniture Store. I think they're related to the Lynn's with the funeral home. And Daddy used to make a whole heap of furniture, especially when Christmas would come. Me I tell you, man, we sandboard, we make bed, head dresser, all these things. And I remember I said to Daddy, Daddy, I don't understand you. You're making furniture for all these people who are making so much money after you finish build the furniture. Why you not just go in a business by yourself? And have Aunt Madge, I remember Aunt Sharon, and they were the recent aunts I have at the time, Valerie. I said, Daddy, why can't you just find one little store in a man and just open up a business for yourself so that we can get rich? Daddy said, shut up a month, good boy, you chat too much. And then I remember the first time that I thought we were rich. Because we grew up in the one who said we're poor, but we just know that we're never rich. And Daddy made a lot of furniture that holiday. And he carried in a whole heap of $2 bill. Whole heap, $2 with Paul Bogle on it. And I remember man listening and I catch my ears and I hear him say to Mommy say, the money in the drawer. Of course I knew where the drawer money was always there. So when daddy leave and gone, me go in and start count money. I said, my God, we're rich. I was so excited that I didn't even finish counting the money, but it was the happiest Christmas for me just to know that we were rich. And then, as daddy started to start a ill and so on, and I would visit, more often having to travel from Montego Bay, that's where I work. And I remember Mommy Pauline or Miss Pauline, his wife actually, they were used to listen to me in the mornings, and I was like fascinated to know that they really spent time and listened to me. And I remember confessing on the radio that, boy, I remember when the first time I thought we were rich. So when I came to visit, and they started to share the story, Mommy Pauline or Miss Pauline said, Daddy said, listen to that boy upon the radio and talk. Still talking. And I remember one of the last moments when Daddy was supposed to take medication and he was like getting a bit stubborn. And I'm on the phone and Miss Pauline called, I think you were there, Nadine, at the time. And Miss Pauline called and said that Daddy not taking the medication. So I said, put him on the phone, put it on speaker. And they put the phone on speaker and I said, Daddy, listen to me, you have to take the medication. Because if you don't take the medication, you hearing me? If you don't take the medication, I'm going to leave Montego Bay and I'm going to take you out of the house and take you to the doctor. He said, all right, since you're a bad man, come now. So those are the fun moments I just remember of my dad. And of course, I just want to say, Miss Pauline, thank you so very much for always being there for Daddy. And of course, always